4 competitors think they have what it takes to be the chopped champion. Here are the rules. There are 3 rounds: appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket in some way. When the clock runs out, our judges will critique your dishes on presentation, taste, and also creativity. If your dish doesn't cut it, you will be chopped. Chefs, please open your baskets. And we have amber ale, salmon, frisée, and kantola. You'll have 20 minutes for the appetizer course. Time starts now.
First thing I taste is the kantola, and it's extremely bitter. I'm thinking some type of salad, so I get bacon for lardons.
I just know that I can win, so I probably will. First thing, thinking, how can I get the kantola to the point where it's pleasant and playing off its bitterness? I think that I need to add some sugar to it with some apple cider vinegar and beer.
The salmon is seared. You also have frisée, which gets you thinking salad.
I'm thrilled when I see the salmon. We do salmon at the restaurant, so I'm definitely going with what I know. I'm gonna sear the salmon, get a good crust on the outside.
Anthony's putting some panko on.
That's good.
That's an interesting idea.
Take a look at the clock, chefs. There is not much time left. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Chef Anthony.
Today I have a pan-roasted salmon with kantola, amber ale reduction, a little bit of lemon breadcrumb, and frisée salad.
I love the presentation of this. I think it's very smart, modern, and the crispy skin is very good.
Chef Corwin.
I made for you today a brown butter roasted salmon with kantola gastrique, frisée, and cilantro salad.
Salmon is cooked perfectly.
Thank you.
I like the way that you were not intimidated by the kantola.
Chef Shanna.
You've got a pan-seared salmon with roasted kantola over frisée salad and a amber beer and soy reduction.
The flavor of this sauce is really good.
Last up, Chef Michael.
We have pan-seared salmon with a frisée and lardon salad with pan-seared kantola with a little bit of mushrooms, reduced down amber ale with a little bit of red wine vinegar.
I like what you did with the kantola. What you were able to do is almost transform it to okra-like. I think that's a real nice touch.
Whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Michael, you've been chopped. Chefs, please open your baskets. And the mandatory ingredients are lutefisk, hazelnuts, pinot noir, and dried lobster mushrooms. Chefs, you will have 30 minutes for the entree round. Clock starts now.
So I want to make a Singaporean laksa, which is a noodle soup.
Lutefisk, it's already cooked, so I immediately go to doing a fish cake because you start with an already cooked product. Crab cakes, fish cakes, it's definitely a traditional New England style affair, so this is gonna be up my alley.
And it's delicious. So, ding, there's this weird fish that would work wonderful in a Singaporean coconut laksa. Laksa is a Southeast Asian noodle soup.
At this point, I added the broth and lobster mushrooms to the lutefisk, and the lobster mushrooms are absorbing a lot of the broth. So I add water, but I don't want to dilute the flavors too much. So I changed my strategy of a soup noodle to a sauce peanut noodle.
And chefs, you are down to 60 seconds. This is it.
I don't want to distract from the color of the soup. If I put too much of this reduction with the soup, it's going to look black.
Chefs, we are in the final seconds, the second round. And 10, 9, 8, 7,
It's down to the wire. I'm just sprinkling the hazelnuts on the plate to get them on the plate.
2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. You followed your instincts and did the best you could in the entree round with lutefisk, hazelnuts, pinot noir, and dried lobster mushrooms. So please tell us about your dish, Chef Corwin.
Today I made for you a lutefisk and lobster mushroom laksa with a fresh herb, chili, and hazelnut garnish with a cognac and pinot noir reduction.
I mean, it's delightful. It's just fragrant, spicy, and well-rounded.
Thank you.
Next, we have Chef Anthony.
Here we have a tossed noodle with lobster mushrooms and lutefisk, garnished with a little green apple salad, fresh herbs, and lime juice. It was supposed to be sort of brothy, but I didn't have enough broth by the end of the battle.
Where is that fish?
It's mixed in with the lobster mushrooms.
I have to tell you, I love that you did it that way.
Chef Shanna.
Yes, you have a lobster mushroom dusted fish cake over quick pickled cucumbers, pinot noir reduction, and toasted hazelnuts.
Fortunately, it looks like an entree, so I'm glad that we have an entree here.
With the presentation, it's definitely a main course, and there's a good amount of the fish.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Shanna, you've been chopped. Chef Corwin, Chef Anthony.
I want to win from the bottom of my heart because I really want to donate this money to my aunt and her cause.
I know Anthony really wants it, and he's gonna put it all out on the line, but I'm not gonna back off because he has a noble cause.
Please open your baskets. And you must use baby eggplants, gooseberries, egg roll skins, and lapchang.
The sausage is blowing my mind because it's anything else but dessert.
You'll have 30 minutes for the dessert round, starting now.
So I'm thinking of making Johnny cakes. One of my cooks in St. John taught me how to make them a few weeks ago. So I'm going to stuff the Johnny cakes with a baby eggplant, lapsang, sausage, and gooseberry chutney.
Going into the dessert round, it's anybody's game. Me and Carwin, we've been neck and neck throughout the whole battle. My skills have gotten me this far. Hopefully it will get me $10,000. Lapchang is a sweet Chinese sausage. It's super fatty. When you cook it down, it becomes very bold in flavor. So I caramelized the sausage, and I want to create a sweet and sour effect. I still have no idea what direction I'm really going towards.
Well, Corwin's plate is shaping up to be really vivid.
Yogurt, Chinese sausage, gooseberries, molasses, eggplant, and cream. We have any Pepto?
All right, chefs, this is your last minute.
I have nothing else to do with these egg roll skins, so I season them with salt and throw them on top of the gooseberry salad.
I am plating this dessert more delicately than the past 2 rounds. Hopefully the judges enjoy this dessert.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back.
That was rough.
Inside the basket for the dessert round, you discovered baby eggplants, gooseberries, egg roll skins, and lapchang. Chef Anthony.
So we have a sweet and sour baby eggplant and lapchang compote with a spiced gooseberry yogurt and crispy egg roll skins.
Well, I think it's a lot of nice components, and I like the way that you cut the lapchang very thin, because it disappears and melts into my mouth. And I really enjoy the tartness of the gooseberry with the yogurt.
Last dessert, Chef Corwin.
So today I made for you Johnny cakes stuffed with baby eggplant, lapchang sausage, gooseberries, and yogurt. On the side is a gooseberry raspberry salad with fried wontons.
Everything about this basket is odd, and to do Johnny cakes stuffed with eggplant and sausage as a dessert, it's bizarre, but it actually works.
Whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Anthony, you've been chopped. And that means, Chef Corwin Cade, that you are the chopped champion. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And your prize is a check for $10,000.
I'll take 20, but 10's all you got. I'll take 10.